This video provides an overview of the IPEDS Peer Report dashboard. This dashboard is a great tool that can help you gain insights about other institutions and academic programs. So let's take a look at the dashboard and how to navigate it. The default view shows the Peer Report tab. The second tab, Programs per School, is a great way to compare institutions and get insights about careers in various fields of study. Next to the tabs, you'll find a helpful tooltip about the page you're on. Hover your cursor over the question mark icon to see the tooltip. If you click on the arrow icon, you'll be redirected to a detailed article in our knowledge base that will help you navigate and understand the dashboard better. Now, let's cover the filters. Using the state and postal code filter, you can select any state or U.S. territory with schools that have reported data. The sector filter is used to include or exclude different institution types. If you're a public school, perhaps you only want to see other public school data. This filter makes it easy. The locale filter enables you to narrow results based on cities, suburbs, towns, or rural areas of varying sizes. This next filter can be used to narrow results based on Carnegie classification. Use the institution size filter if you'd like to limit results to schools with a similar number of students. This next filter lets you filter by SIP codes. If you're unfamiliar, SIP stands for Classification of Instructional Programs. These 6-digit codes link to academic programs and their subclassifications. You can easily search for keywords or SIP codes to quickly find the programs you're looking for. The award level filter allows you to limit results to different certification or degree types. If you have a list of peer institutions that you would like to focus on, simply use the institution filter to narrow your results. Now, by default, our data year filter includes the last 3 years of available data. You can expand or narrow the years included as you please. Now, let's take a look at the average degrees conferred over time section. You can hit the hamburger icon off to the right to see another way to look at the number of degrees conferred for all institutions or those just in your selected filters. When I use the institution filter to only include a few schools and then select apply, my view will adjust to include the schools that I've selected. You'll notice that the map graphic also updated. When you filter out schools, it'll automatically highlight the states where the filtered institutions are located. If you're interested in the number of degrees that were conferred for that state, just hover your cursor over that state. When you're ready to switch back to your previous view, just click the checkmark icon. Now that we've returned to this view, let's take a look at this field here. By default, it is set to all institutions, but you can type in your school name to select it and quickly see how it compares to all schools captured in your filters. Just make sure that your school that you've selected is also included in your filter parameters. The blue line is your reference group and represents your list of filtered schools, and the orange line represents your selected school. If you hover over the gray bars, you can see a tooltip with information about this section. Below, in the Select Measure filter, choose between the number of degrees conferred or the number of institutions. Changing this filter will adjust the section below and the colors on the map. Be sure to adjust filters and apply as needed to update your view. When you're done with your selected school, you can revert this section to its original state by entering all institutions. In the Select Grouping filter, you have several filtering options. These include state, sector, award level, 2, 4, and 6-digit SIP code, IC level or level of institution, control, locale, Carnegie classification, institution size, CBSA or core-based statistical areas, and congressional district. Now that we've covered the filters, let's take a deeper look at the map graphic to our left. For this example, I'm going to choose 2 states, Iowa and Illinois. With my state selected, I can click the Detailed Map button to take a better look at the institutions in these states. Each circle will represent a school. Public schools are marked in blue. Private not-for-profit schools are marked in red, and private for-profit schools are marked in orange. Next, let's review the map navigational menu. You can zoom in using the plus button, and you can zoom out using the minus button. The home button will reset your view to whatever the default view was when you originally clicked the Detailed Map button. For additional navigation options, click the play icon. The toolbar will slightly expand and you'll have access to additional tools. First, we have the Zoom to Area tool. We'll try that one out in just a moment. Next, we have the Pan tool. Using this tool, you can click and drag to make your way around the map. You also have a few selection options to highlight schools in the map. These selection options include the Rectangular Selection tool, the Radial Selection tool, and the Lasso Selection tool. Finally, back to the Zoom to Area tool. This tool is really great when you want to get a closer look at an area that is particularly populated with schools. The more you click with this tool, the more zoomed in your view will get. When you're ready to get out of this view, or to reset your selection, just click your selected state again, or any area that is not a state. If you've filtered out specific states, then you'll need to adjust your filters. Next, let's take a look at the Programs per School tab. This tab gives you access to the same filters that you did on the previous page, but we've pre-filtered the zip codes on this tab to only include medical fields. You can easily adjust your filters to expand or narrow your view as needed. The section below shows the programs report for each institution that's included within your filters. You can hover over the SIP title and click the Sort button to quickly show programs with the most degrees conferred in that area. Clicking the SIP title will expand the view and show different SOC codes, or Standard Occupational Classifications, related to the instructional program. When you click an SOC title, you'll be redirected to ONET. This is a website managed by the U.S. Department of Labor. Each of these pages provides a ton of information. Sample job titles, examples of duties that you might find on a resume, skills, a search for training and credentials, wages and employment trends information, job openings, and much more. This is a great way to get more occupational information about the classification that you've chosen. Back on the dashboard, when you're ready to choose a different area, just click off of your current selection. And that's all there is to the IPEDS Peer Report dashboard. If you have any questions, visit the knowledge base, use our live chat feature, or email support@enflux.com. Thanks for tuning in, and have a great day.